Hello, guys, and welcome back to Trekyards. He is Commander Cockings.
He's got a Foley.
And today we're talking about Section 31 still, but maybe in a gooder, that's a word, a better way. What are we looking at today, Sam?
Something I think a lot of you will have missed. And I showed a few of you sort of the prep and said, oh, did you see this? And like, no, what? So, yeah, whatever you think of the movie, we want to credit things done right, things done well, and things done with an active, okay, thank you so much. So in Philippa Giorgio's office on the space station, this criminal enterprise station, she has a wall of, as they often have in modern Trek, they keep throwing those reference walls of phaser props and such. That's all good. And this one has a plethora of things. And when I spied at the corner of my eye, I noticed some familiar shapes, and they're very nice shapes. So first I got asked to throw, did you notice this set of guns? And did you notice anything before you actually show what on earth is there?
I I did in passing. I noticed the blue weapons wall. I saw the batless. I was like, okay, cool. I saw some Klingon blades. Didn't think too much of it and didn't really notice it on subsequent watches. Um, yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a clear image with the way that's filmed.
So here's the full image with the shapes, and what I think it's clear they all are.
It's very impressive, actually. Didn't expect this.
Why wouldn't we expect a TOS phaser, Star Trek 6 phaser, and Star Trek 3 phaser in a Section 31 movie?
Well, because they've been quite clearly not using Canon tech and Canon designs, and it's kind of a discoverse in its own right, I guess. I got to point out that this is years later after TOS. You know, we saw the Discovery phaser, which had the 3-barrel design, which was a little different than the TOS. And then I guess these came later. But this is weird because we got Strange New Worlds as well, which has the Strange New Worlds take on the TOS phaser. And I got to be honest, when I was watching this, I was looking at the phasers on the wall real like during those quick scenes of it. And I thought I saw a Discovery phaser there, but clearly I didn't. So, I mean, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, this blows me away, honestly, and this would be enough to give this movie like another 0.3 score bump for me, just because there's a certain deliberacy here. They do, as part of the production team, because remember this is a Discovery spin-off, no ifs or buts, and that uses their tech, their logic, their canon bending, their canon breaking, whatever they want to do, right? It's their group of people. Even the same costume designer came back from Discovery Seasons 1 and 2, right? So it's the same-ish team. And in their archive, in their prop rooms of Toronto, etc., they can just grab a Discovery phaser, a Strange World phaser. Like, these things are really, really accessible. So to put them on this wall, it would be as easy as, hey, can Bob just drive over and get a Strange World phaser? Assume they filmed in Toronto, and if they filmed at LA, hey, can we, like, it's really easy. So the fact they made a conscious point to, first of all, not use anything from Discovery art design-wise, not even a Discovery Klingon knife, which none of them are, but actually put in the TOS phaser and other ones, which you can speak to how excited you are in a second. Like, these are full 100% visual Canon Prime, no ifs or buts, no confusion, which kind of pulls this movie, at least this movie, back into the Prime timeline more so, because, like, TOS, there's not been TOS in Strange Worlds Discovery, but there's TOS here.
As you just kind of pointed out, is exciting to me because I love the TOS tech. I love the visual canon, and I did not expect to see this when you said, "Oh, let's film this video." I'm like, okay, let's talk about some canon tech that we see. I didn't expect to see this much on this page. That's amazing in and of itself.
Yeah, and you could possibly argue that grey phaser isn't the Star Trek 3 phaser, but I think we can both tell from the subtlety in the design. That's the correct Star Trek 3 phaser, which is one below the TOS in this graphic. And then Star Trek 6. And you, I mean, have we ever, might sound silly comment, have we ever seen the TOS, Star Trek 3 and Star Trek 6 phaser in one place? Because we've never really had an era where that's appropriate, or the prop makers grab from all three. This might be a genuine first, and that's just fun by itself, because that's 3 distinct phases altogether.
Yeah, even Picard season 2, where he had his weapons wall in the Confederation timeline, or the Confederate timeline, whatever it was. There was like a TOS one, but yeah, this is a good visual representation of the weapons, and I'm impressed. I got my own phaser wall.
Yes, you do.
And I like this, the way this is laid out. So,
and it makes you instantly go, "Ooh, assault phaser, that doesn't make sense." No, that was a long time ago. none of these are new, and she's able to grab them. And you know, as I said a second ago, you would think that Giorgio, being Empress of a Mirror Universe, who had Discovery era tech, who then used Discovery phasers-ish when she was in our timeline, and a Section 31 phaser, she could probably get both no issue as in this era version. So to not even put on the wall the phaser she knew when she served for years and years, only do future ones that she never used. She never used. Again, this costume department, prop department is saying, no, we're just going to put, this is a Prime movie, we're just going to put Prime stuff. I just think it's a very small, but it's super intentional point. And seeing TOS back again is just exciting as all hell, because it's clearly TOS. No ifs, no buts, no revolution, TOS.
Because you'd really expect them to put the Discovery phaser up there at least as well, even if they put these other ones up.
Yeah.
Just to kind of show something, you know, so.
So that's what I'm saying, it's doing both. We're bringing back TOS and not including Discovery. On here as well is a Suliban phaser, which is a reused prop from Voyager, but it's mostly the Suliban phaser. I mean, cool. Sure, makes sense. Suliban, you know, she would have known, and sure, yeah, I'm fine with that. Nice addition. It's very clearly that version as well. And then a perfect Batleth, which is again clearly the one from TNG, etc., not the Discovery one. So they've pulled perfect prop replicas of everything. I mean, obviously you can see on the wall there's the Riemann phase, the Klingon Riemann knife, the Klingon knife. There's small things we know what they are, right? And you know.
Yeah, and those were what my eyes visually grabbed onto instantly. The phasers were more muddy, like you weren't quite sure. So I'm glad you got these images because they're really impressive, honestly.
Yeah, the fact that you can see on the TOS phaser the different color of all the pieces very clearly. Yeah, we got there. So yeah, whatever the movie is, they once again have reiterated that TOS is the prime visual canon, because you know the Star Trek 3 phaser wouldn't logically exist if the TOS didn't, because it doesn't, you know, there's a progression line that when you start adding the other things in between, it starts to skew. But here they are, no ifs or buts. So well done, team. And again, it's another project at TOS as the main canon for, which is all of them except Discovery and Stranger Worlds. Shocking, that.
I mean, at least they may be trying. I don't know.
Someone was. Well done them.
Yeah. No, that's good. Wow.
Now, does this improve the movie in your estimation?
No.
Okay.
I mean, and at least they tried. Like you could assume that if this was a pilot episode, that you'd see more of these in her office. Like I'm sure her office would be one of the main areas. So yeah, that's great. Maybe she would even during one pull one off the wall and use it. Although I kind of doubt that, honestly.
That'd have been cool.
It would have been, yeah. No, at least they gave it some thought, or maybe they didn't. Maybe the guy that was assigned to do this wall just, these are props he had available to him in his own collection, maybe, and he just threw them up there and thought they work.
Yeah, because the Star Trek 3 phase is what intrigues me especially. That is not a well replicated phase. There's not been other productions really. That's a really, really, I wouldn't say deep callback, but you've got to actively look for that. And while I'm sure there's, we know from Dave Blass, there's still the CBS prop archive, which that's where they pulled everything from that for their version of this. But that was not in there as far as I can remember, because I don't remember seeing this. And you know, if they had to actually say, hey CBS, what do you want to pull from the archive to put in this room? This, and this. Again, this is the stuff they picked, and it all makes sense.
Yeah, well, so kudos to them for that. There's a bright point of light there in that Section 31 movie.
Give them credit where they deserve it. That's a Trekyards philosophy.
Yeah. The good and the bad. We pointed it all out. So thank you guys for this canon accurate references. We appreciate that. So guys, let us know in the comment section. Did you notice these? And now that you've seen them with the help of Samuel, so thank you, Samuel, for doing this. What do you think? Comment down below. You don't have to talk about what you think of the movie because we've got other videos for that. But what do you think about this canon stuff? The weapons on the wall. Let us know in the comment section. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell icon so you can join us during our lives, or just watch our edited content and get notified when it's coming out.
Yeah, because who else does this? No one is doing breakdown content on Section 31, and we're here to buck the trend and also have an entirely positive spin because it deserved it. it's worth it.
Yes.
So if you want to support what we do here and the sort of content you will find absolutely nowhere else, then you can support us on Patreon. It's the monthly service, or join the channel on YouTube. The join button, hint, hint. Yeah, it all really, really makes a big deal to what we do here. Or on those lives that you talked about a second ago, we can get super chats via you or any amount, saying anything, and we love the interaction with the audience. Also, with thanks on any video, it's the little button, dollar button, whatever you think as a thank you, always does make a big difference. Or PayPal, trekyards@hotmail.com, or buy a shirt, or there's many ways, and they're all really amazing.
That's right. So help us out any way you can, and until next time, he's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley.
And we're very canon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.